my senior year, I heard about this public art class Winthrop was putting on, but I decided, what the heck, I'm gonna go ahead and take this class and see what happens, not knowing that it was for a major project for the city of Rock Hill.
Over the last 6 or 7 years, we've really tried to extend our public art program off campus and push out into the community. And we've tried to find really interesting opportunities for our students to engage in real-world learning experiences. And then this came up because they were building a new roundabout. We thought it would be an interesting opportunity to, instead of engaging a professional artist, engage students. We determined we'd have students compete over the course of the semester to design something that could be built at that location.
I was really excited by that, but also a little nervous as a student because your classmates are your friends and you feel weird competing against them.
At the beginning of the semester, we did research and we did outreach. We spent just time wandering around Rock Hill, talking to people about how they felt about the shift between a community that was heavily involved in textiles to a community that's shifting towards technology. So that really became the overall theme of the project. The Rock Hill engineers had given us drawings of the site. We looked at the drawings, identified where we thought we could do a group project where everyone would be involved. There were 10 students. We had all the students design concrete discs, and the designs were based on that theme of textiles to technology.
We enlarged them and we placed them over slabs of clay, and from there we carved each one. We had to translate the two-dimensional design into a 3D piece. We would then put a rubber mold over it. The rubber was a perfect negative of the design.
And then the students built a form and then filled that with concrete, vibrated it and jiggled to get all the air bubbles out.
And then let the concrete set, and then flipped it over. Took the rubber off, and then they were finished.
And then the major part was each student individually creating a proposal for the public art project.
I wanted to make something that was a living sculpture. The design is about making rings and layers of foliage that loop around this traffic circle. After our initial pitch, Shaun pulled me aside and told me that, hey, you won. It was incredible.
We felt Brandy's was very, very different because it activated the entire site. And we were really interested in the idea that her piece would evolve and change over time. And that being a really interesting metaphor for the transformation and change that the city of Rock Hill is undergoing.
Being a young artist and winning this public art contest was something at the time unimaginable to me.
I'm really, as an educator, not interested in perpetuating the model of a starving artist, working in a garage. It's a very, very destructive cliche. I'm interested in teaching my students that they have creative capacity, and that creative capacity is valuable.
For me as a student to get the opportunity to do something of this size is an incredible opportunity. It would have taken me probably years to accomplish something like this had I not been given this opportunity by Winthrop and the city of Rock Hill.